Yes. Thank you. Good morning. First, I just want to center it and check in with Melina and the others. But the work is the work. But how are you doing as an individual, as a person? How has the weight of the toll, when we read the things in the media and other outlets that seem to attack you as individuals? I just want to know how you are doing as a person. We can get to the other stuff later.
Thank you, James. Thank you for asking that. Thank you for the care. This is heavy for us. To be really clear, what I shared with both my chapter and our leadership team is trying to navigate this feels very much like trying to figure out things when my family moved in a different direction, right? And so many of us, all of us, have poured so much work into Black Lives Matter. For me, it's a calling and a purpose. I often say that I found Black Lives Matter when we birthed Black Lives Matter. It gave a very clear purpose for my life. And so making sure that we maintain the integrity of BLM and continue to have the resources to do the work is really, really important. I can fight police and white supremacists all day, and I do, right? It doesn't kill my soul. In fact, it feeds my spirit. That kind of fighting. The struggle for the soul of Black Lives Matter is one that is much heavier for me. And so I carry that weight even as we continue to do the work. So, we're all headed out to Buffalo this week. I think universally many of us feel very heavy. I don't often sob. Sometimes tears will fall, but I don't often sob. But I think many of us have been sobbing since Saturday. We think about the theft of the lives of our grandmothers. Those were our grandmothers and elders and church deacons, and that's heavy. And I think right in this moment we feel attacked by all sides. So some people know that I'm in a fight on my campus around anti-Blackness on campus. There's, how the question also of how do we, as we talk about what happened in Buffalo, and I won't go on, this is my last sentence, I promise. But when we think about Buffalo is not just a question of gun control. It's a question of how do we stomp out violent white supremacy that is the foundation of this country. It calls for a complete transformation of things. And we don't have all the answers. What we do know is that ancestors and the spirits of people like Miss Pearlie and Miss Ruth and Miss Cat have called us to invest all that we can in building a world that's fit for your children and my children and generations to come. So I'm not good is the short answer. I'm not good, but we will be good. We will win.
I would interject here too that this is where the role of the Black press is so important. If we look back historically, you can look at what happened, the attacks on Marcus Garvey, the attacks on Dr. Martin Luther King, the attacks on Malcolm X, on every movement, pretty much Black liberation movement in our nation's history. The Black press and the Black people within the mainstream press are the ones that have the perspective to tell the story differently and put something different on the record, and that's why I think it's so important that all of you are here.